Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now here's Harden. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. Now Morant. Pass to Brooks. Outside Bane. Shot clock at 6. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Jack's up a 3. He can't hit that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris. His comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by Philadelphia. Morant against Harden. To the inside. And it's blocked by Dedmon. That's good from Harden. Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team club.
Yeah, and B.A., I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can, whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of 3 options. Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes.
Now here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Morant against Harden. And then Morant with the jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Outside Harden. Over to the left wing. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Adams. From deep, Bane. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Now Harris. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Bane. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 7 points.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Got it. 9 points in the game.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Nice move. Harris passes to Embiid. Back to Harris. Timeout called. The 76ers. So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 1. Harden can't hit.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And here's Morant outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. And the 76ers call time here. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers.
Yeah, the inside game of Harrell is very impressive. I mean, he does a nice job of finding seams and cracks to get his work done inside.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Morant. Outside Bane. Pass to Brooks. He takes it in. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Milton finds Harrell. Oh, the swat by Adams. Brooks from outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's working. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. They've got Xavier Tillman. Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's John Conchar. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. Now here's Kennard. To the middle. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Kennard against Milton. On the wing, Jones. Driving to the basket. Soft touch off the glass. Jones has got his first points of the game. It felt like we'd become a league where every game turned into a three-point shooting contest. But, Clark, we've seen different styles work.
Exactly, B. I mean, take Chicago during the 21-22 year. I mean, they were fantastic offensively, yet near the bottom of the league in three-point attempts. Having teams with distinct offenses, I think, makes the game a lot more fun to watch.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in." Guys?
Now, he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And the Grizzlies call time here. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. A line change here for Memphis. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Outside Harden. The Sixers again can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Bain against Maxey. Right side Moran. Buries it down low. Morant's got 16 points.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Embiid. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
We've watched Morant get so good at this, instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Three-pointer, Harden sinks the tray. Harden's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense, Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Pass to Bain. It's stolen by Maxey. Outside Harden. We've got 1:28 left in the second period. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Fred.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Outside Bain. Fires for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
A minute 15 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Harden. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, how about this factoid? James Harden drawing another foul. And in other news, water is wet too.
Harden hits them both. And here's Morant. 18 points for him. Adams inside. Embiid covers. Dedmon against Jackson. Left side Morant. Takes the 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Great to see Ja operate without the ball. Just a versatile point.
And Harden with the slam!
And Harden, absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. Adams, the pass to Morant. Here's Bain. Cans it with nobody near him. Bain's got 5.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
And it's Harden penetrating. And then Harden with the jam.
A guy like Harden makes a coach look really good. I mean, you can rely on him to consistently give you big scoring performances.
There's a 4-second. Are you kidding me? Wow!
Man, can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Left side Morant. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
Before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing, thank you, Allie, good stuff. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Tyrese Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's James Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Bane. Outside Morant. Here's Jackson. Outside Morant. Tries again. Adams, the pass to Bane. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
All right, everybody, a lot of seconds. 3 teachers. Who wants to shoot? Once again, your 76ers, ENT, give them a hand.
Morant against Harden. It's rebounded by Dedmon. The Sixers trailing. Harris finds Embiid. And Embiid with the slam.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
And it's Morant off the drive.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Maxey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Once again, get out for Philadelphia. 76ers, ENT.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Memphis leading. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
2 on the clock. Releases. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Grizzlies lead by 10. Here's Dedmon. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Here's Kennard. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
For 3, Maxey. And the 76ers another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Kennard. 5 points in the game. The shot won't fall. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside McDaniels. Outside Milton. Pass to Tucker. Harrell with it. Just 3 to shoot. Kennard with the rebound. Here's Conchar. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Milton passes to Tucker. Back to Milton. Outside McDaniels. Tipped. They recover it. And the basket by Harrell. For Memphis, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Jones. And the layup is good off the glass. Jones has gotten his second bucket.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Milton. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
A line change here for Memphis. Philadelphia calls timeout.
Philadelphia, 76ers, ENT.
Harden with it. He's got 16. Out to the right wing. Dedmon finds Embiid. Back to Dedmon. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
Here's Morant. No good that time. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Here's Morant following the score by Philadelphia. Oh, stolen by Harris. And now the Sixers on the break. And then Harden with the jam.
And, you know, Harden's exceptional thing, getting out on the break in transition. I mean, running exactly the right path and getting it done.
The drive by Morant.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
To the paint. And stolen by Morant. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Embiid. Out to Harris to take the lead. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. And the 76ers making a change here. Tucker's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send them to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the strike.
Timeout call, Memphis.
At the line for 2. Timeout called for Memphis. All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dance team.
The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
And the basket by Bane.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Harden with it. Guarded by Morant. Harden, the pass to Tucker. Embiid with it. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Brooks outside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. Here's Harden. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
And it's Morant missing. The 76ers have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Out to Harris. The 3 ball. And the 76ers another 3.
That's a big-time bucket from Harris. I mean, so cool, confident, and composed in these big moments. He's made for them.
Now here's Morant to the middle. Outside Payne. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Brooks. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Now here's Harden. Outside Maxey. Out to Harris. Here's the 3. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Left side Maxey. Inside. Embiid. Now here's Morant. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Grizzlies call time here. They're down by 1. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Tucker pass to Harris. Pass to Harden. The 3. And another miss by Philadelphia. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Harris, a screen on Morant. Harris outside. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Oh, return to sender. Rejected. And Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
start.
Well, we expect to see Spark. Flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Here's Garland. To the right side. Mitchell outside. LeVert kicks to Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team's shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
We've talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line.
Now, here is Harden. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wound up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. First quarter, about a minute and a half in.
And Mobley is terrific at contesting shots, using that length to make a difference.
The three from Garland. No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dedmon a screen. Harden with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. So it'll be James Harden shooting. Darius Garland picks one up.
But some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy. But he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Now here's Mobley. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Left side, Harris. Garland against Harden. Shoots the three. LeVert grabs the miss, and Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
Now, here's Mitchell over Maxey. And Embiid pulls it down.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Harden kicks to Harris. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Allen. Second chance shot. Banked in off the glass. Allen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Garland. Allen's shot is off.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Harden's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Garland against Maxey. Up top, Garland. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kicks it out to Harden. Down low, it's stolen by Allen. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Get there.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Goes back up. LeVert with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell outside. From deep. He doesn't hit that one.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. We've got Okoro. Also, Ricky Rubio's out there. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Okoro kicks to Osman. Pass to Wade. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Lopez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
The massive size of Lopez just puts defenses in a pickle. When he's that close, you just have to foul him.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was third in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now Melton. McDaniels with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Melton kicks it to Tucker. Fires the three. That one, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And Wade slams it in.
And for a 7-footer, you know, Lopez distributes it well. Consistent and looking to set up his teammates.
Pass to Tucker. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And it's Wade penetrating. A shake. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Milton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Tucker, and the layup falls. Tucker's got his first points of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The 76ers trail by 6. Tucker the pass to Harrell. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And the 76ers call time here. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. There's 1:47 left in the first half of the game. Here's Harden. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
And Harden with the stuff.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Allen finds Garland. Into the lane. Now Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Harden against Garland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
3 points.
Mitchell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs. Here's Embiid. The second chance effort. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Allen against Embiid. LeVert kicks to Garland. Here's Mitchell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
First one falls for P.J. Tucker. He's checked in for Philadelphia, and he makes both free throws. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Takes it inside. Embiid inside, defended by Allen, and the dunk by Embiid.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Mitchell finds LeVert. Stolen by Tucker. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Lets it go from deep, drills the three-pointer. And now just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good eye.
Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
Your 76ers, 22. The Cavaliers, 26.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in its small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Harden.
Big three-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. To the inside, Embiid with the steal. Maxey with it, now defended by Mitchell. Passes it to Tucker for the lead. Back to Maxey. Got a piece of it. And the dunk by Embiid.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
The Cavaliers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
On defense, Philadelphia. They lead by 1. Embiid knocks it loose.
Every year he's a defensive player of the year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win-now mode.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Harden against Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Tucker dishes to Harden. Tucker a screen. Harden draws the double. Back to Tucker. 5 on the clock. Takes it off the glass. Tucker's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Maxey passes to Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
LeVert against Harden. Mobley sets the pick for Green. Inside, he is looking for Mobley and finds him.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
Well, he has such tremendous upside in having Mobley in. We've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, he left his maturity and the leadership by example.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. 1:32 left in the third. Harden against Green. Harden, no good. The Cavaliers trailing. Allen kicks to Mitchell for the lead. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Kicks it out to Harden. 1:03 left here in the third quarter. Four on the clock. Fires the three, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers.
76ers foul.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Okoro, he's checked in for Cleveland. The 76ers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. McDaniels passes to Harrell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the 76ers lead by 1. Here's Rubio. Out to Wade. Out left to the wing. And McDaniels with the block. James Harden getting it done for Philadelphia. He ends up. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Robin Lopez, Okoro out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Wade in at the force line. Taking the pass to Harrell. Back to Milton. Driving to the basket. Good on the shot. Milton's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers. On the wing, Milton. There's the pass to Milton. Shoots from the right block, and it's good off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Okoro, it's deflected. They retain possession. Back to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
It's tipped. Now here's Milton. He's guarded closely. Milton kicks to McDaniels. And the three off target. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Rubio with it. Dishes it to Lopez. Osman the pass to Lopez. And he banks in the layup.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Out to the right wing. There's the drive. Niang kicks to Melton. And that one, good. And the 76ers lead by 3.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's a Okoro. He can't hit that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Milton with it. Wade picks him up. Here's Harrell. Good D by Lopez. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. We've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
This is what we've come to expect from Harden. Doesn't back down from taking the important shots of the game.
And LeVert, here we go. Mobley wide open. Hits it from three-point range.
Wow, you can see Mobley just growing over time, accepting these responsibilities in this big moment.
Here's Dedmon. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's LeVert on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. LeVert the pass to Mitchell. To take the lead. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And LeVert with that slashing approach coupled with the outside shot. Boy, he is not an easy comer.
Maxey kicks to Harden. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's 10 points for Joel Embiid.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
Allen with the screen for Garland. Wound up there for Allen, and they recover it. Here's Mitchell. And here's Embiid. Here's Harden. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Pass to LeVert. From 13, it goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert.
What is going on right now?
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Harden against LeVert. Now here's Harden. T right on him. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3. And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 3. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
Smitty sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. Now here's Allen. LeVert passes to Allen. This one for three. And Garland with a basket on the assist from Allen.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
From deep, Morant. Mitchell grabs a miss.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Mobley, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Now here's Morant going inside. Great D that time from Allen.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Mitchell, good.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
Jackson outside. From deep. Drains the triple.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Mitchell with the slam.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. Mobley grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another three.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Here's Bane. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Garland. He's got 5. Down low, Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Bane. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
From deep, Morant. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Morant. 5 to shoot. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Memphis has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Outside Bane. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Now here's LeVert. Let's go with a three. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Garland. He's got 5. Count that one.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Outside Morant. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And they get it back. Snatched up. Kicks it out to Jackson. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Jackson's got 6.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Cavaliers. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the court right now for Cleveland, they've got Ricky Rubio, also Okoro out there, Robin Lopez out there with Jetty Osman, and it's Wade in at the 4. Here's Aldama. Rubio with the rebound. Here's Okoro. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll go on Luke Kennard. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, VA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Osman. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Wade misses. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 33% so far in this game. Out to the right wing. Launches a 3. And the basket by Tillman. Tillman's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those 2 elements all the time.
And the basket by Rubio.
That's not fair. He's so crafty with the ball. Rubio is best scoring off the bounce.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
To the wing on the left. Here's Aldama. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Oh, they pick off the pass. And now the Grizzlies on the run. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. Now Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And the jumper falls for him. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy. And we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Here's Osman after the basket by Memphis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Kennard outside. Inside. And the basket by Tillman. Tillman's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
to the paint. Here's Wade, and a strong finish with two hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now here's Kennard. He's closely guarded. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
You know, there's always going to be room in this league for guys like Luke Kennard. He can shoot, he can pass it, and he can put it on the floor.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Adams checked in for Tillman. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. Brooks, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Ja Morant in for Jones. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Kennard. Here's Mitchell. He's got 9. For 3. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 12.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Timeout call, Memphis.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
A minute 15 left to play in the half. Now LeVert. Pass to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Looking to get back on track. Morant finds Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Bane against Garland. Bane, the pass to Morant. 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 11.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
To the inside. Here's Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. On the wing, Mitchell. 12 points for him. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
And here are the Cavaliers now. The 3 from Mitchell. And we're through the first half of play here. All right, good stuff, Allie.
The Cavaliers, 34.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 8.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Garland finds Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And it's Morant off the drive. Back to Adams. And stolen by Mobley. Garland with the ball. Jackson on him. Here's Mobley. Pass to Allen. And here's Mitchell. Lets it go from 14. And it's Cleveland with another.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
And it's Adams missing. The Cavaliers leading. Fires the three. The rebound by Jackson. Outside Morant. Knocked loose. From deep, Bain. Good. And the setup by Morant. He's got 5.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Morant against Garland. And here's LeVert for 3. Fires in the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
The first one falls.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Cleveland calls timeout. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Garland, pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
From outside the arc. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Cavs have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. From deep, Mitchell. Garland for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Adams a screen. Here's Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Cleveland has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Garland against Morant. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Allen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Desmond Bain.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
A line change here for Memphis. Outside Jones. The 3 is up. LeVert with a rebound. The Cavaliers shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Lopez, he's checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Osman, he's checked in for LeVert. And Okoro is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Jones, and there's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Rubio's checked in for the Cavaliers. For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. To the middle. And Lopez gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the bat.
It's tipped. The Grizzlies have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. 43 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Conchar. It's stolen. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And Okoro gets it to go.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. So both teams making some changes here. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
And so he makes both from the line. Cleveland has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And here's Garland. Give him 8 points now. Mobley outside. It's LeVert on the wing. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. LeVert's got 6 points in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And so it's Cleveland. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Allen a screen. 4-3. Garland, no good.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Garland. A good look from Bane. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Stepping in, Bane is automatic from that area.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Morant from downtown. Sinks it from distance. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Gotta honor Morant's 3 ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. To the paint. Here's LeVert. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Bane, the pass to Jackson. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. To the inside. Down low. Pass to Garland. Over Brooks. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Bane. Checked by Mitchell. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Morant. Back to Jackson. Brooks outside. Jacks up a 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist of the night. From deep, Mitchell. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leader?
Outside for LeVert. Up again. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Morant against Garland. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Here's LeVert. And the layup is good. LeVert's got 10 points here in the second half.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Inside. Jackson against Allen. Outside for Moran. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers shooting at a very efficient 67%.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Cavaliers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really were.
Oh, wow,
Can you say elevation?
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. The three ball. That one's good from Bain on the assist from Jackson.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of big.
Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Embiid is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Harris. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Bane looking around. Pass to Morant. And he drives in and finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Now, here is Harden, and here's Harris from the arc. Dedmon passes to Milton. Harden against Morant. Clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off, and they pick up 2.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Embiid. Here's 76ers with the new shot clock. Harris kicks to Milton. Second chance shot. Dedmon with it. Adams on him. Shot's good by Dedmon. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme. Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Passes it to Adams. On the wing, Bane. Morant with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Morant's got 10.
Oh, pretty stroke on Morant's long-range bomb there. When he's knocking down the shot from deep, he can be lethal.
And the rejection by Jackson. Harris passes to Embiid. Goes back up. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Defended by Milton. Morant outside. There's the lob to Jackson. Morant finds Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
This one for 3. The 76ers again can't hit it. Memphis leading. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Dedmon. And the rejection by Jackson. Harden against Morant to stop the run. Here's Embiid.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
Stolen by Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Harrell, and the pass to Tucker, beyond the arc. Harrell kicks to McDaniels. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. John Morant has been leading. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And such a great job of being active and aggressive with their hands. They're just putting ball handlers on their heels.
Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Conchar in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Jones from outside the arc. And rebounded by McDaniels. Kennard against Maxey. McDaniels in the post. It's good. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Conchar, the pass to Kennard. Here's Eldama. Pass to Conchar. Kicks it out to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kennard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from 3-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned. Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say John Morant.
Now here's Harden, and there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Harden. He's got 5. Dedmon in the corner. Lets it go with a 3.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Morant driving.
Mercy, mercy me.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And here is Bane after the three-pointer from Joel Embiid. A double clutch. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And the rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Morant. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Joel Embiid.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Now Morant, following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Brooks kicks to Morant. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Stolen by Harden. Fast break, here they come. And Dedmon throws it down.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Outside for Jackson. Morant against Harden. Left side, Bean. There's the lob to Jackson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Harden the pass to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
Outside for Jackson. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got 7 points.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
Adams' shot is good.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Hilton the pass to Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 15 points for Joel Embiid.
That's a nice soft touch from Embiid. Boy, he's so smooth for a guy of his size. Scoring inside for him looks effortless.
And Morant throws it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Here's Dedmon. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer. All right, Dave, thank you. And
76ers, 32.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Harden. Tobias Harris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Embiid, and it's Milton in at the two-guard position.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse. just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
That three off the mark. The 76ers trail by 5. Harden the pass to Embiid, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Embiid. Jackson knocks it loose. Morant left side. And then Morant slams it in.
And just so many different ways Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Here's Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. And triggers a review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
An effective playmaker and the more efficient scorer, Harden, continues to be a highly productive player.
In the corner, Kennard with it. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Kennard's got 8.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And they double up Embiid. Harden the pass to Dedmon. Kicks it out to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Dedmon.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Now here's Kennard, defended by Milton. Back to Jones. He hangs, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Now here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Memphis leading by 5. Now here's Kennard. He's got 8. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist by Maxey. Harrell's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, when they try to get Harrell looks at the offensive end, it's usually foul line down, and for good reason. He's effective down there.
Here's Melton. Pushes it down to finish the break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Stripped away. And stolen by Harrell. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Harrell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Aldama. From deep. offensive rebound over to the left wing. Melton against Kennard. 5 to shoot. Here's Aldama. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Harrell a screen on Morant. Maxey passes to McDaniels. Morant against Maxey. On the wing, Jackson. Passes to Morant. Here's Bain. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Dedmon after the basket by Jaren Jackson. Wilton the pass to Embiid. Rebounded by Jackson.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Outside, Bain. Back to Jackson. And here's Brooks from outside. No good on that one.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And there's the pass to Milton. He kicks it to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Pass to Dedmon. Here's the 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well, you got to remember now, Harden, as good a scorer as he is not just a scorer. He's a shrewd dime dropper, too.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here. It shows with their turnover numbers.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Embiid hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Embiid's got 23.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Dedmon passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Morant kicks to Brooks. On the wing, Bain. Kick out to Adams. Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Embiid. Drops in the layup for 2. Embiid's got 12 points in just the second half.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now Embiid, following the miss by John Morant from deep. Embiid against Adams. Out to Harris in the corner. Harden. Here's Dedmon. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead. On the wing, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Now, here is Harden. With the drive, it counts.
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden right now.
Outside, Payne. Out to Morant. To the middle. Here's Jackson. No good on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And here we go. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Dedmon with the block. Harden with it. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Pass to Milton. Kicks it out to Harden. It's rebounded by Memphis. On the wing, Jackson lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Adams. It falls.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offense.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Brooks tonight. Unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
A look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Shake Milton, Tobias Harris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's James Harden, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. Now here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Allen. LeVert outside. Here's Garland. Clock at 6. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities. Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, B.A., he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Harden with it. Now LeVert defending. Here's Milton. Pass to Embiid. No good on the shot. Nice D from Allen. And here's Garland. The 3 from Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 7.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Out to Harris. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. To the paint. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
A nice shot by Milton.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Pass to Harris. The shot's good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside Garland. Outside for LeVert. Fires from deep. Keeps it alive. It's rebounded by Dedmon. The Sixers trailing. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. Minute 32 left to play in the first. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. Mitchell with the ball. 9 points in the game. Pass to Allen. LeVert outside. Blocked. Now here's Harden. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And it's Garland on the drive. And here's LeVert for 3. He drops it from range.
Well, you cannot allow Karis LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
Harris passes to Embiid. Nice D from Allen.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
35 seconds left to play in the first. Harden, the pass to Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good, so good.
Nails it from beyond the arc. 19 seconds left in the first quarter here. From deep three-point range, Harris misses.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Cavaliers. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So, on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Montrezl Harrell is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Here's Rubio. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Wade. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You know, the way Rubio moves the ball, this guy is so fun to watch. Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Here's Melton. Banked it in off the glass. Melton's got his first points in this one.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Pass to Lopez. And stolen by Harrell. Here's Maxey. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Here's Wade, checked by Tucker. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Tucker inside. Here's Maxey. Pass to Melton. Back to Maxey. Goes back up. And that one drops for him. Maxey's gotten 4 this quarter.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
To the middle. Wade. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Maxey against Rubio. Maxey passes to McDaniels. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Doris, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, B.A. Here we have an agile, athletic defender who's got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. It's Rubio with a drive. Here's Wade. He has 6. Pass to Osman. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Wade, that's good. Give him 8.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Melton left side. Outside McDaniels. Outside Tucker. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Wade, that's good. And it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Pass to Harrell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Montrezl Harrell relishes the opportunity to mix it up on the interior. Nice finish.
Here's Wade. And he goes in for the dunk.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
And Maxey, here we go. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Pass to Embiid. Out to Harris. Here's Harden. Back to Harris. Harden with it. Just 5 on the clock. Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And so it's Cleveland closing out this.
The 76ers, 24. For the Milwaukee.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The 3 from Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Garland, no good. Well, the 76ers shooting is around 55% so far. Harden with it. Picked up by Allen. Here's Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Embiid's got 8. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Garland hits them both.
I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
Here's Dedmon. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
LeVert goes against Milton. The shot by LeVert, no good. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Harden misses. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Knocks it loose. Harden with a bucket. Harden's got 6 points.
James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
Mitchell with the ball. Milton covering. LeVert outside. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. It's another three for Cleveland.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Embiid finds Harden. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. He's got 9.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Outside for Harden. Takes the 3, and there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Cleveland has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. And here's Lopez from the arc. Drills it from deep. Lopez has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Maxey passes to Harrell. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And stolen by Harrell. To the inside, Tucker. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his... And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal...
The previous play is under review.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes a first.
No, make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. Right side, Maxey. Pass to Melton. With 1 on the clock. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good.
Your Cavaliers fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The 76ers shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Shake Milton. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Osman on the wing. Launches it. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feet. Rubio's got his 4th assist with that last one. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Emphatic slam by Embiid. Not afraid to get physical with the defense.
Allen a screen. Here's Mitchell, and it's blocked by Embiid.
On the line for your Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell, taking 2 shots.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23s, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Pass to Mobley. And here's Garland. To the middle. Here's Allen. No good there. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Garland against Harden. Here's Embiid. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. For Cleveland, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize. And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. On the wing, Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Harden misses.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
And now the Sixers on the break. A nice shot by Milton.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players in the history of the game, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Back to Mobley. Pass to Allen. Mitchell against Harden. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And that one good. Mitchell's got 32 points in the game.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Outside for LeVert. Takes a three. It's another three for Cleveland.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Cavaliers.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
The shot by LeVert, no good. Now Philadelphia with it. Down by 15. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
32 seconds left in the fourth. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Second team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Outside for LeVert. The three. Pure from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly.
energy. These guys are ready to go. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets. You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, now with that emphatic slam?
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Buries it from three-point range.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
The 3 from Garland. It's rebounded by Memphis. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere and distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Here's Morant. After the basket by Jaren Jackson. Here we go, all alone, by himself. Finishes the creep with a slam.
You love the speed that Garland gives you. Lethal in that open floor.
Here's Bane. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Grizzlies making the shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Now, here's Bane. He's got 5, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
To the paint, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Bane kicks to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Morant.
Bringing it on D. Morant with the swat.
Bane drives in. Here's Jackson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Morant with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Morant's got 11 points.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Garland against Morant. And the rejection by Morant. Going inside. Adams finds Morant. And finished off by Morant.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here's Garland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Morant, right side. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Fades away. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Memphis sitting. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Kennard. He's out there with John Morant. And it's Conchar into the small forward. Pass to Aldama. They set the pick. Rubio against Morant. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. Morant's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Grizzlies. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a... Oh, nice finish. What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Stolen by Rubio. Stolen away. Memphis moving that ball around. Kennard, the pass to Tillman. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 15. To the wing right side. Here's Osman. It's a hand on it. And staying with the play, Lopez. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Now, here's Kennard. He's guarded close. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Morant with the steal. Adams with it. He's picked up by Mobley. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Garland attacking. Mobley right side. No good on the triple. Memphis leading by 15. Outside, Bane. Morant outside. Pass to Adams. Outside, Bane. He takes it in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Mobley.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Garland dishes to Allen. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
A very strong young man. Allen, tough to defend anywhere on the floor.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Inside, Jackson. Out to Morant. Pulls up on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Morant's got 22 points.
This is the productive play Morant delivers, and the team works hard to facilitate them for him.
Allen finds LeVert. A 3-ball. Misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Garland the pass to Mobley. And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Back to Brooks. Kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Morant. And there.
Oh, my
wow.
goodness. Man. And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Shoots over Garland. The 3 from Morant. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 29.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Right there. Garland against Morant. Can they get it? And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Fires from deep.
And LeVert's game goes to a...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
Your Cavaliers, 21. The Grizzlies, 44.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Intercepted. Bain with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Bain kicks to Jackson. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. The slam dunk by Garland.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Jackson passes to Bain. Out to Morant. 5 on the clock. Here's Adams. Another shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
So we can't get either to fall.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Garland dishes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Have mercy.
Wow.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And it's Allen slamming it down.
For a big, Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
The 3 from Morant. Unable to get that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Back to LeVert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. To the right side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Really left alone that time. LeVert's got 7 points in the game.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
Jones kicks to Kennard. Back to Jones. Right wing. Conchar, the pass to Jones. No good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
Memphis leading by 13. Now here's Kennard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Mitchell wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
It's stolen by Jones. Here's Tillman, defended by Allen. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Kennard. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Holds it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Kennard for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping to him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, he's just torching him right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
Timeout. Let's get up and get loud for some t-shirts. Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse knit team. All right, that is your one, your only Cavs powerhouse knit team. Let them hear it.
Grizzlies on defense. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor.
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Outside, Bain. The pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And Allen drops them both. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Morant for three. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Payne for three. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding up. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Allen, a screen on Morant. Garland finds Allen, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Memphis. Allen outside. Here's LeVert. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 13-point lead. That one good for two.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
That's good from Morant. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Bain. Outside Jackson. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here we go, one-on-one. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. For three, Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell with it, now defended by Adams. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Morant with the ball. He kicks it to Brooks. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Here's LeVert. Allen finds Mobley. LeVert in the corner. Allen against Morant. And they double up Allen. LeVert the pass to Garland. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pass to Brooks. Outside, Bane. Over to the wing. Here's Morant. Second shot opportunity. Jackson kicks to Morant. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. 6 to shoot. The shot missing. Great D that time from LeVert. Down low, stolen by Brooks. Bane with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Here's Garland picks one up, and the first one drops.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Puts it up from 17, and that one hits back iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Morant. Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Morant passes to Bane. Wide open. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Morant passes to Jackson. In the corner, it's Bane. Jackson, a screen on Garland. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.